So, in the spirit of Batman v Superman, I'm going to be talking about the introduction to the new DC universe. We got Man of Freaking Steel. Let's go! Yo, what up, my cheese army? How you doing? I know it's a weird ass introduction, but I don't know what else to say. But let's get on with this, my cheese army. We got Man of Steel review coming to you right now. So, Man of Steel, its introduction to DC's biggest universe that is about to come with Batman v Superman. But let's talk about Man of Steel. Man of Steel stars Henry Cavill, the Superman of our generation. Of course, it's directed by Zack Snyder, and it got a lot of mixed bags. In fact, it has a 57% Rotten Tomato rating, and I was like, what the fuck? So I haven't seen Man of Steel, even though I'm a huge DC fan. I haven't seen Man of Steel, so I got online, watched the movie, and to be honest, this is an average movie. It isn't a horrible movie. Yes, it has some grudges, and I'm fine with this movie. I'm glad they made this movie, and of course, I'm not a true fan of Superman, but I think that this movie is a darker version for sure, but it isn't the worst movie of all time. As critics are like, oh my god, they're better Superman movies. You know what? It's better than Green Lantern. I give you that. So, first of all, Henry Cavill as Superman. Amazing, amazing actor as portrayal of Superman. He's, of course, a dark portrayal, but they did get on with it. They're like, yo, this is Superman. We start from him being like the strong ass guy, and after you go flashbacks into like his young, slowly young person who grows up. And of course, you see Krypton. It, of course, is blown up, but we see a lot of development there too with Zod. And I think Zod, the guy playing Zod, did a really good job. Definitely, I think all the actors did very good. Even Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner as the father, human father, not Superman's actual father. He was okay. Honestly, I feel like he has been a little bit wasted. He could have done more, but I really liked how they did that. In fact, one of the major plot story that Superman saves, like young Superman, saves a bus that was drowning because the bus driver was like, "Oh my God, there's something on the street. Oh my God!" And they jump into the what I don't know. Watch the movie, guys, because I hate explaining things. But this movie is showing how should I save the bus? And I was like, you know what? That's good because then you're revealing how the Superman or Clark is like living in society because the parents come in like, yo, your son saved my son's life. And I'm like, yeah, he did, but like, shit, you can't reveal the idea. It's Smallville, it's nice, but like, you know, and then Kevin Costner comes up, he's like, yo, did you have to save them? It's like, what was I supposed to do? Did I have to? I needed to save their lives. And he's like, you know what? Fuck. I don't have an explanation for that shit. Of course, he dies in the most obscure way. No spoilers here, but like when he dies, I'm like, Kevin Costner coming. Is there another way? But that's no spoilers here. But of course, this movie has a lot to live up to because Marvel has been in the past years awesome, and DC's like shit. We gotta get up on our superhero game. I mean, Batman was awesome, but like, we need more superheroes. And Superman's reboot is really well. They started DC started the superhero movement. Remind you of that Marvel hasn't really been doing much, but Superman the movie has started the DC universe. Keep that in mind. But Marvel has been up and coming with their MCU universe. The DLC's like shit. We gotta come up, and that I think was the problem. They try to catch up, and don't get me wrong, the movie was good, but I felt like it was rushed at times. This movie has a bit of pacing issues, and I can understand because Superman's origin has to be out there, but he has to defeat Zod. Zod, of course, is this whole issue with him being a human and an alien, and they figure out who he is. They don't know who if he's Clark Kent or not, and of course, and it's really hard to fit everything in there because there's so many origin stories as you see. For example, he's part of the Daily Planet, but they don't introduce him as a reporter yet until the very end, and I feel like that could have been stretched out a little more, but they didn't do that. Bottom line is, Man of Steel is a movie that I think is good. It's definitely worth watching your time. I mean, of course, you need to know that because Metropolis has been destroyed. Spoiler alert. Just I'm not going to tell you how, but like you get the idea, right? So if you see Dawn of Justice or like Dawn of Justice, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. I don't care. If you see that movie, you're going to be like, why is Metropolis blown up again? Like, you have that. So you need to watch this movie in order to understand that movie. But so far, I think that this movie, they definitely need to build Henry Cavill to be Superman. It just doesn't happen like, yep, that's Superman, guys. I mean, like, I gotta see him in more shit. So, I mean, Henry Cavill is a really good actor, but I need to see him more stuff in order to embrace the Superman universe and how he gets into Justice League. So definitely, guys, check this movie out. I know that like this movie has came out for a while ago, 2013, but definitely a movie that is worth watching. Have some minor gripes because the movie isn't perfect, but definitely worth the watch. So I give it like 4 out of 5. It's not the best movie, definitely. I know it's like I would have gave it 3.5, but it deserves that 4 because it is an entry level movie and it's really hard because I know a lot of movies that tried but failed. Like Green Lantern like fucked up on that, but Man of Steel did a good job. So definitely. Anyway, guys, this is my movie review for Man of Steel. Leave in the comment below what movie did you like from the DC universe years prior or not. So yeah, so take some cheese, slice it up because I'm out, bitch.